Hey guys, this is Big Texan here again. If you just caught the last video I posted about He-Man, this video is just to kind of update you a little bit more on my superstars, the WWE superstars line that I'm currently hunting down and collecting because I want them all. So I have two more than I was able to pick up, and I just wanted to show them to you guys, open them up, let them breathe, because these superstar lines, they have so many little hidden things in the packages. Extra hands. Some of them come with dragons for, like Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. The Muda came with a cane that, it's just badass because it's bent like he just hit someone over the back or the head with it. So in this video, I just want to show you that I picked up Kurt Hennig, or as everyone knows him, Mr. Perfect. And I also picked up an 80s icon, I would say, in Zeus. Now, the Zeus wasn't the greatest run, but, it was coming off that video that him and Hulk Hogan had, that movie. So I just wanted to let them breathe here and take you along for the ride. So the first one I'm opening up is Zeus. Pulling off that extra pack of hands or whatever it could be. Now these got those little rubber tags that actually holds these into this package, and sometimes they can be a pain in the butt to take off, but let me take these off real quick so we can pull them out. No hose barred, just in case you're wondering about that movie. Now, Zeus has had a bunch of figures here lately. They had that 2-pack that you could buy with Hulk Hogan, or Rip as we know him in the movie. And then they did bring him back out for the Superstars line. Let me see if I can take this coat off of him, or whatever you want to call it, vest/coat. Now, these Superstars kind of follow that Remco-ish kind of action where they're all muscle bound, and look, he's got his little weightlifting belt. Looks like it's on backwards. Zeus down the sides. Very cool. Normally, I probably would not have picked him up, but since he's in the line that I feel the urge to complete, I have to get him. So let me see if there's anything hidden besides some extra hands in this package. Sometimes you never know what they got. Like when I opened up the Great Muda and seen that he came with an extra head, I was kind of psyched, because now I feel like I need 2 Great Mudas, one for each head display, because it's a different paint pattern. All right, so it looks like it's literally just extra hands. So no other cool accessory or anything like that. But we got some fist hands and some open hands. But this figure does look pretty cool. I just hope we kind of get a Rip now, a Hulk Hogan version to complete this. I do know there's multiple Hulk Hogans out there. Bunch of chases too. Man, we really need a Rip. And I just made a video about not wanting to buy any more Hulk Hogans. But the Superstars line needs a Rip Hulk Hogan. Hopefully, they keep it with a good body style and the head shape. Because as I explained in another video, the 3-pack of the NWO, that Hulk Hogan is terrible. That Hollywood Hogan that they just came out with, the SummerSlam shipper that everyone's probably still hunting, because I still hunt. Some of my Walmarts have them, some of them never got them, so now they're just putting them on the shelves. But that Hulk Hogan looks terrible too. But if they keep it along the lines of the other superstars, the Hulk Hogans in the Superstars, they'll be pretty good looking. All right, so let's now open up this Mr. Perfect. I always talk about at the Squared Ring podcast that Mr. Perfect, Rick Rude, those were my favorite heels. Roddy Piper, those guys, man, Mr. Perfect was perfect. Rick Rude, he was just ravishing. But Mr. Perfect, I followed him through his AWA stay when he became the champion of AWA and then moved on eventually to WWE. That looks pretty cool. I like the belt. This is the Intercontinental belt. Unfortunately, he was never a world champion for WWE. But back in the day, the guys that were really good, they never put the world belt on them. And I know some people like Jake the Snake says that he deserved it. And by all means, Jake the Snake deserved to be a world heavyweight champion. Because if you're not in it to be the world heavyweight champion, what are you in it for, you know? Mr. Perfect was a cool heel. You know, I talk about how there was a video that he was walking down to the ring in, and everyone was booing him except for one person. And Mr. Perfect always chews bubblegum. And he was chewing that bubblegum, and he normally spit it out and popped it with his hand when it came down. And he did it with that one guy that was cheering him, and it hit him square in the forehead. And then all of a sudden, his cheers went to boos. And Mr. Perfect simply said, "Now it's perfect." You know, just having that one other guy boo him instead of cheering him. So, cool thing that Mr. Perfect comes with. Well, Mr. Perfect always carried a towel. So it looks like we get a nice little cloth goods. I'm supposed to reenact as the towel, because he would carry it to the ring. He would throw it behind his back, and he would catch it. So, like I said, these superstars, they always come with a little extra. Now, the Zeus didn't, but maybe they're just counting his weightlifting belt, or you know, this big old cloth. It's not cloth, it's rubber, but this rubber, it's not really a cape, so just a jacket. Maybe they're counting for that, but it's kind of cool that he has got. I'm going to just remove one of these hands and pop in this open hand so he can probably hold his towel. That's probably somewhat how I'll have him displayed in the case. To me, this figure of Mr. Perfect, they got his head sculpt pretty right on the money. The belt looks great around him. You know, obviously they could come out with other cloth goods. You know, this was an iconic one, this green one, but he also wore pink a lot, wore yellow. But yeah, this is going to add great. Both of these guys will be put on the shelf after this video, and it'll just make that shelf even cooler. It'll make the shelf perfect. Anyway, guys, that's the only two I was going to show you right now. I've got some more ordered, and I know I'm always going to go on the hunt for some more, so expect some more videos. But until next time, I'll see you on the Squared Ring podcast or my next toy video. You guys have a good night.